Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another GoldRush Leaderboards Season 16 live stream. I am in the process of digging, as you can no doubt see. My daughter's just got home from work. So far, I haven't done too much today after work, but so far I've got one entire clean out and about 20% of the next batch. So I have dropped a position on the leaderboard. I'm down to 7, about 3, just shy of 3,000 to catch up. Won't be done tonight. I'll be close, might be close if we're lucky. We're not going to be there tonight. Wrong direction. And now we're just simply continuing to dig. I did set up the third Frankenstein. I had to shorten the first one a little bit, shorten the second all the way to normal, and I managed to fit the third one in, so I don't need to worry about using the dump truck, which is very helpful. Let's see, that square there will be a deletion square. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Not even sure if that will be done on camera or off. Trying to think, anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. Spy, my main rival, because of work, he would normally be beating me right now. He has been pushed off of the top 10. He needs, I think it was 500 to get a top 10 position again. I can't see whether or not he's in 11th, but he's at 12,300 ounces and 10th place is 12,800. So yeah, 500 ounces and he'll be in 10th again. So hell, if he can get 700 ounces, he'll be 9th. I just hope he's able to jump on and obtain that. It'd be nice to see him hit the top 10. Dan is doing pretty good actually. He's jumped up to 10,000, so he is approaching the leaderboards pretty swiftly. Sorry, I just realised I'd left my phone sounds on. There we go. Yeah, so he's doing pretty well catching up. So if I can get, let's see, let's say for a moment, let's just say that I'm extremely lucky and good and all of that, and I get 3 cleanouts, and each of those cleanouts are 700 ounces. Unlikely, but let's just imagine that to be the case for the minute. That's 2,100 ounces. So yeah, I won't be gaining a position tonight. Hello Dan. Yeah, I'm getting there slow and steady. You definitely are, dude. You are putting in the hours. Congratulations, man. What position are you now then? Because I can't actually see it. And you're only, what is it? 2,400 ounces away. And for someone who wasn't sure they could even compete, you've caught up pretty nicely. 16th. That's a lot of people who are close together in scores then. Because it's only basically just shy of 2.5k to catch up. That's less on average than 500 ounces per person. That's not how it works, of course, but still. A couple of good clean outs, dude, and you're laughing. Uh, 14th has 11.2 thousand. So that's, yeah. Get yourself, that's 800 ounces, right? So even if you get 2 bad clean outs of 400 each, that's still 2 places. Pretty good. I know this is stupid going for the long arc, but just this little area here, it will save me the hassle of readjusting the Frankenstein just to get this one square for the moment. Can get the rest using the front end loader. Sorry, the Cougar, as it is now named. I do find that, say I'm down there on bedrock and they're using the excavator to dig at that lot, I do find that that is a lot of gold that gets wasted because it's difficult to dig without dropping any. I mean, each person has their own digging style, and that could just be me being bad at digging like that. And that's a single clean out without workers. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, so you're doing quite well, especially seeing as you're wasting a lot more time when it comes to the clean outs as well. I'll take my hat off to you, sir, if it weren't for the fact that it is actually a set of headphones and I need them to play the game. So I've just done 80% realistically in 13 minutes. So 20 minutes basically for a swap out, that ain't bad. Maybe less than that. Oh, got a little framey there. Did you see that? So just before you left yesterday, Dan, I was gonna say something to you about what I would like to see if they ever made like a Gold Rush 2. Imagine, for example, none of this was collectible gold, right? Maybe the gold is all at the line where my tracks are now. You dig out this section that I've dug out. This is what I'd like to see. Then you build a free build dredge and wash plant on there. Or you start off with river dredging to get your basic gold. But then once you get enough, you can free build your dredge down here. Because you've got that back hill, you can then flood this area and start dredging along. And obviously the tailings pile up behind you, locking you in to that section of water. And they have different variations of dredges and claims, obviously, and things like that. That would be an awesome thing. Add in like the ability to fine tune it here or there, a little bit more than just reinforced parts, you know, like a dredge Gold Rush mixed in with car mechanic simulator or something to that effect. I would play that so much more than this. There used to be tailings in this one, actually. I had to remove it though because of the impact, the performance impact. Yeah, flood the section that you've dug out. You've got that hillock at the back to prevent you from spilling over onto the land side of it, and then just dredge your way through all the dirt. After you drilled it, of course, to find out what's where. Like have a culvert in place to help you drain or fill up. Could probably even name that particular type of game like a sub name after Tony Beach, you know. Gold Rush the Game 2, World of Dredging by Tony Beats. Yeah, I mean, right. So if you've watched Gold Rush, you know that he had to build the base section by section. You know, I'd like to be able to do that, free build it, so that you'd need a minimum amount of sections in order to fit a wash plant on there. But if you free built it, then you would have greater or lesser control over drive speed, turning ability, all that sort of stuff. And it'll be a lot more in the player's hands as opposed to people who just know how to dig really well. You know, it would be a lot more of a fairer chance to everybody. And they wouldn't have to keep adding in things like drilling nuggets and things like that. To make it fair for everyone. No instant tier 3. Be back down to the basics of the game again. I mean, if I had the money to fund the Kickstarter for them, I would. With the success of this game, and let's face it, it has been majorly successful, even if the only people who are playing it now are the hardcore players, I think it would do so well. I really do. A nice sequel. I mean, their second game was not great. I got their second game and I've played. Hold on. Let's take a look here, shall we? I've played 51 minutes of their second game. And it's basically like Car Mechanic Simulator, which I love. I like this game because, like you said, everyone has their own style. There's so many different ways you can dig and process the dirt. Exactly. My beef with what they've done lies mainly in the fact that they've allowed anyone and everyone drilling nuggets. Okay, fine, absolutely no issue with it being on a tournament, on a leaderboard, because it puts everyone on a more level playing field. But why not just give everyone a tier 3 in the storage, a full tier 5, sorry, in the storage instead? Still force people to have to do a little bit of digging before they can get their workers and things like that, you know. But if I really wanted to, I mean, you can turn it off. You can always say, no, I don't want the nuggets. But who's going to turn down the free nuggets from the dirt collection? You know, I tried playing single player and I've collected the nuggets, but I'm refusing to drill on Old Arnold. And I'm just going through the step-by-step process just because I missed it. You know, I hadn't done it in so long. And I like just digging around with the mobile wash plants, things like that. Like I say, I have no issue with them trying to level the playing field for everybody during a leaderboard. Because, you know, for example, I work 30 plus hours a week. Makes it harder for me versus someone who doesn't have a job, or someone who earns enough money through streaming or YouTube to do it full time. Or even or those who are off sick for some reason, or, you know, an injury or something, any reason that would give them more time than me. It does make it more fair. But like I say, if they gave you a full tier 5 wash plants in the in your storage when you start a game, you wouldn't need to drill for the nuggets. Maybe you could give you a drilling machine as well, so you can drill the claim out, but you won't get any nuggets from it. Instead, you have to actually dig before you can start to get some gold before you can start hiring your workers. That'll be a much tougher fight, I think. Everyone within a chance, but make it more of a competition for everyone. Does that make sense? You picking up what I'm putting down? How would you like to see it? Also, if I'm right about my guesstimation on how quickly I'm filling up my wash plant, I'll give it 10 minutes and they'll be swapping out. Give or take, say, 2 minutes in either direction. So 8 to 14 minutes. I mean, it's not that big a gap in between loads of dirt, so that's pretty good. If anyone who's here now is here at the end of the stream, please can you remind me that I've taken a screenshot. I've done a print screen. I did a screenshot of that. I'm going to put forward my idea, if I can, on Discord to the to Code Horizon. See what they think. I just took the screenshot to help me explain. They may as well give out tier 5 to everybody, but not. But even though the drilling gives so many nuggets, it's still a grind, and then they have to smelt them too. Yeah, I mean, usually I normally get about 2,000 ounces of gold through drilling before I actually start doing anything else, and it takes me literally about 2 hours to smelt it all. I've done it a couple of different ways so far. I've sat there and smelted 1 bar at a time. I've done a little digging with a mobile wash plant to get enough magnetite to increase the smelting capacity. I mean, 1 increase and it's like 4 times the amount, isn't it? 4 bars instead of 1. And this time around, what I did was I'm drilling. Second I get 20 ounces, I go over here, I set it to smelt, then I'm back up. Well, it was actually over here, wasn't it? Then I'm back up here, and I'm drilling again. And the second I get another 20 ounces, back over to the blacksmith. I know that seems a bit repetitive, but I actually think it might have been quicker than just... because I'm still drilling whilst I'm waiting for the thing to smelt. I'm doing something during the smelting time instead of just sitting there. Does that make sense to you? I think in the grand scheme of things, it may have taken me longer to finish the drilling than I expected. Oh, 5 minutes shorter than my prediction. Wow. It might seem longer, sorry, whilst you're doing it that way, but I actually think it's quicker. Let's say, for example, I put in 10 hours solid drilling, right? Now, it might take me like 2,000 ounces in 20 ounce bars. That's what, 200 bars? 100 bars, 200 bars? I can't think. And let's assume it only takes about 30 seconds to go there, set to smelt and get back. Right, so say it's 200 bars. It's 2 a minute. So that cuts it down to 100 bars. 100 minutes, sorry. So that's less than 2 hours. Which is the time it would take for you to sit there on top of that 10 hours and smelt. So in actual fact, it is saving a little time. Yeah, but the time it takes you to set up a tier 3, you may as well be setting up your tier 5. Well, it's a lot easier and quicker to just set up a mobile wash plant and dig in a rich spot, you only need about 5 buckets or so. Like a rich but out of the way spot, you know. Like for me, if I'd done it on this one, it would have been down here. This is obviously where you start over here. So I would have come down here, a difficult to reach area, but with some pretty good gold in it. So it was basically on the hour my stuff swapped out. If I keep up the pace that I've been going at right now, then it might only be a 15-minute fill up. So that'd be 1:15 roughly. I'll tell you what though, guys. When we come back to this, well, obviously I'm here tomorrow. I'm streaming this tomorrow. But when we come back to this on Thursday, if I don't do an earlier stream, it's a bit up in the air about what's happening Monday, Tuesday right now. We don't know who's going to be available for the Ark stream. So if there's no one around, then I'll probably be jumping on this. But if I don't jump on this, then Thursday, be prepared to see a lot of gold on my total. I've got one more day of work and then I'm off for 8 days. Yeah, no, then that's fair enough, dude. I get that. Which is why you're catching up so well. How far behind am I? Wow, some sleazy dude has at some point chucked a bucket load through. Pun intended. I need like 15,000 ounces to catch up. But I'm only what's that? 7,000 ounces shy of Kagera. So it all depends. It depends on what everyone else is going to be doing during my week off from work as to how well I'm able to catch up and climb the leaderboard. At some point, I will obviously during the week I will be needing to prep another claim, given that I'll be doing so much digging. I mean, this is a big claim. This one has a huge amount of gold spread out, so it will take me a while to chew through it. But I don't know. I'm either going to keep doing this one, or maybe I'll prep 2 claims back to back, like this one, and reset my pine, my really, really, really bad pine. And then when I'm done here, I can just move everything over and start digging again. You know, just spend maybe like a full day prepping 2 claims. Yeah. I mean, he has to have a beast of a computer to hold that much in buckets. Old man, hello dude. How you doing? We got the cougar back in action. I like how his first appearance, Dan, with you here, you was like, oh my god, hi. Second time around, it's like, hey, what's up? Doing good. Finally got to put some gold in. Oh, really? Wrong way. Let's have a look here. 9,000. Dude, you're catching up to Dan. Oh my god, you're both climbing the ranks. Oh, I've got to watch out now. You've gone from like, what do you have? 3,000 for a little while? 4,000? Dude, you are a machine when you get going. Holy crap. Now the reason I call this one a cougar, it's leopard skin print and it's got a big bucket. I'm not saying more in case there are younger viewers around. Fair enough, dude. Well, I was just saying, once I'm done with this map, with this gold map, I might reset this one and my really bad pine. Just spend a whole day, because I'm off after tomorrow, I'm off for a week. To spend a whole day prepping 2 claims. And then when I'm done on one, I can just shift right on over to the other. Oh, Dan, you must have put a couple of seasons in on the seasonal side of things. But Old Man Gaming, you're only 3,000 away from a top 10 position on that one. Yeah, I mean, the idea behind liking pine is as much as the overburden is needed to be removed, it's flat. You know, like I'll stick with pine. That's it. No, sorry. I'll reset pine and I'll reset this one and I'll prep both claims. But if it gets to a point where this claim needs another reset and I'm losing my foothold on the leaderboards, then I'll have an emergency claim to just start digging on. I won't have to worry about prepping again. It's like my backup emergency, in case of emergency claim. That sounds good. You dug a crap load of your Pine Valley map. Shouldn't have done it. It was a waste of time. Mine, this map was so bad. Literally, all I did was dig that up. Then use that money to rent Nighthawk, and I've progressed from there. You are trying to get a good seasonal amount. What was mine? 13,000. I could have done another 2 days digging. No, 3 days digging. It was 3 days to winter. But I wanted to get the next phase of my leaderboard going. Sort out the machines that I'm renting and such like. Now the only machines that I'm actually renting are my Frankensteins. Oh, if my prediction on my dig time is correct, and I know I've been stopping to check chat, but I've got about 4 minutes. On the quarter hour mark we said, didn't we? We guessed, so. I'm averaging at the moment 15 to 20 minutes per swap out, which is pretty good time. I'm not going to lie. And 45 minutes to an hour just for a full plant fill up. Oh yeah, no, I only realistically focus on Pine Valley and Nighthawk. If I can stick to Nighthawk, I will. Pine Valley has also been in the past an emergency claim because the gold maps that I've gotten on Nighthawk weren't worth the... That's some nice yardage. Not the best, but it's not bad. I normally only like 2.5k, 2 to 2.5k. So that's pretty good. Say I've reset the map enough times and I've not gotten a good one and I'm almost out of money. Well, Pine Valley, having it in my back pocket, is it is a replacement for getting a loan. Oh, nice, dude, nice. On Sunday, I don't know if you saw it in Discord, but me and Spy were backing and forth with our clean out times and everything. I had an 800 ouncer. That is the best I've had this leaderboards. That is some pretty decent work you've been putting in then, dude. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw when I was looking up, because I know the summer's basically over, there's meant to be a devlog or vlog or something like that for Hydroneer somewhere at the beginning of September. I can't remember the date exactly. I want to say like the 3rd or the 5th or something like that. I could be wrong, but that was what I was able to find. So it's looking like they're a little behind schedule. But say it takes them 2 weeks to finish it up, that'll be perfect because there's only 2 weeks left of the leaderboard. So let's hope. We are midway, guys. We are midway into the leaderboard season. That is one thing I am glad of, where they shortened the season. That did make it fairer to everyone. It used to be like 2 months long, and the gap that the great players, the people who know what they're doing, but or don't need to work or unable to work for any reason, you know, those guys were just annihilating everybody because of how much longer they had, how much longer the season went on for. They could just increase the gap so much. Ah, don't do that to me. Well, we're at the quarter hour mark. I mean, we'll give a minute in either direction, let's say, and let's hope that my time is correct. Oh, look at that. We're still on the 15-minute mark. So, I've just done 45, 15-minute fill-up. Let me put this into context for you guys. It used to take me, back when I was still trying to get good at it and everything, it used to take me About an hour and a half for fill up. I had basically, when I started the stream, I had 14% in my wash plant. That was it, just 14% on the first fill up. And I started 45 minutes ago, so about 50 minutes. This is how I'm able to keep up despite working. The speed I dig, and I still dig it correctly as well. Have you noticed? Like, I don't just put the boom arm down as far as I can go and dig it up that way. I actually dig from the top down still. See how long it takes me to do this, set up and like wash out the mats, replace the buckets, fill up the Frankensteins. Oh, the Frankensteins, I need to turn them off. If that hits, let's say I get that all sorted by past and I'm digging again at past. I don't know if I will be or not. I'm not sure how quickly I'll get through this. But that's what I'm going to try and aim for. So it'll be 9:30 for me. So that'll mean another full clean out by 10:30. I'll have to end off about 11ish again because I do have work in the morning. But that will mean doing a cleaning out 3 lots of dirt before we finish off tonight. 3 lots of fill-ups. You got to get your clean outs done faster. Dude, oh man, I would have no doubt that if this game was multiplayer, you and I would just annihilate left, right and center. I mean, think about it, right? We're both digging into something or other, right? We're both doing digging work. And every 2 swap outs, one of us will just come up here, clean the mats, and we just continue on. There would just be no pausing. We would just tear through a claim. I'm just thankful that when we do get to Hygiene, we can get extremely rich without actually removing any dirt on a claim, technically speaking. Well, I appreciate you saying that, dude. I learnt a lot of tips and tricks from Splitting 2, but by no means all of them. I learnt my own style and, you know, all of that sort of stuff. But I would be lying if I didn't say that I'm rather sick while I'm saying this. Well, Splitting 2 did put me on the path of being able to adapt to my own style of digging. Yeah, like they would have to say no Nighthawk and put Nighthawk Gold on what's it called? Pine Valley. Either that or just stick with Pine Valley Gold. I mean, we'll be going through the claim twice as fast, wouldn't we? Oh, old man, we did do a test yesterday on stream. You know the bonus you get for having the workers on your machines? You do not get that bonus from the sluice boxes. The Hogpan sluice ones do not give you bonuses for having workers on them. So there's no point in even having them on the claim. We tested that out yesterday. Tried to have them on the claim, but not hooked up, just to get an extra wash plant bonus. But no, no good. Well, I don't normally have them on the claim because you get like 10 to 12 ounces of gold out of them, even on a tier 5 setup, on a full clean out, and it's not worth that. You know, the time it takes to clean the mats, if you're running this tiered setup, you don't need that extra gold. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this out because it'd be nice to have the extra boost. I mean, that's why I've got the hopper and the conveyor belt going. Just for the extra boost on the wash plant system. But no luck. It doesn't work. We tested the sluice runs themselves. We did it with the boxes. We did it with having them down here. We did it with having them up there. Just doesn't work. No, I mean, the only way they're useful to you is if you're using them with a tier 3, because it doesn't catch as much gold. Even using them on a tier 4, I think is pointless. I miss seeing Spy here. Oh, Bazrati's catching up. Look at that, look. 600 ounces to catch up with me. But I'm guessing, I'm hoping I get 700 ounces per clean out, which would be 2,100 ounces, so that would be pretty good. I have a worker on conveyor belt hopper, conveyor belt, shaker, trommel, both my jigs, all the sluice runs that accept a worker. I have one on that machine there. I have one on my front end loader, on my dump truck. I got one on my bulldozer now as well, and on all 4 of my Frankensteins. If you have 6 workers in use on machines on one claim at a time, on a claim at any given time, then you will have the refuel thing, the instant refuel. You know, engine, you run out of fuel, you just start the engine. You know, as soon as you got 6 vehicles on your claim and they all have 100% workers on them, or tier 3 workers on them, that's what will happen. You can then, if you want, get rid of all machines except for 1 on your claim, and it will still work. Once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. Oh, I hate reversing with the trailers. Ow. I'm sorry, that hurt my ears. I'm sorry to you guys as well. Just hope that's close enough. Oh, stupid thing. I hit the handbrake. When did this happen? When did you stop using them? At what point in the leaderboards? How long into the leaderboards did you stop using them? Oh my god, come on. The reason I ask is this. No, not there. Trying to see if I can find. Here, look. Workers buff correction on leaderboards. August 9th. Oh. Okay, well that was 11 days ago then. Because that's why I was trying to figure it out. That's what I was asking. Come on, you've got the horsepower, just climb the ruddy hill. You know what, screw that noise. Oh, look at that, it moved itself off. Fantastic. Just reset that over there. Now I need to go to town, get some more buckets. considering I stopped and everything, it's 31 minutes past, so yeah, my estimation was correct. If I hadn't have stopped and everything, basically half past to get up and running again. So an hour to fill up my wash plant and clean out the mats and swap out the buckets, roughly speaking. I remember when I used to stream this and I would sit there just be like, playing basketball with the buckets. Oh, come on. Yay. 2-pointer. Yay. Yay. That was off the backboard. Ah. Hit the rim and went out. Funny, Grinder, funny. Are you not on this one yet? Right, when was the last time you played a leaderboard? There you go. Hey, Grinder. Nice to see you at my stream, dude. You just start. Oh, you've been playing in the non-DLC. So you've done 2 weeks on no DLC, and now you're going to do 2 weeks with DLC. And show us all up. I'm averaging a full clean out and then mat clean inside an hour. Mat clean, bucket swap in about an hour. This is digging top down as well. And now you're going to come in and annihilate my work. You're just going to show me up. Granted, I've been working the first 2 weeks. I've got next week off. Got one more shift and I'm off for a week, so I'm just gonna go nuts, go hard as I can. But I've no doubt, dude, that you're just gonna wreck everyone. Yeah, I mean, I've done a few seasons on stream. I haven't done one for a couple of seasons. I didn't do the last, I think, 2 seasons. No. I didn't do the last one. The one before, I was going to do... I did start a no DLC one, along with Spy and a couple of others. But my game crashed and my file became unusable. So, you know, I just didn't continue after that one. Oh crap, I completely forgot about that. Bear with me, guys, I will be right back. I need to get a new set of batteries for my controller. Sorry guys, that was really unprofessional of me. Just going for 10th or better if you're lucky. Seems like people are going harder this leaderboard compared to the last one. Either that or we're all just equally don't have as much time. And don't have a lot of time to play. Yeah, I mean, I work 30 plus a week. So usually I'm not, well, I might be potentially top 10 material, but it's a hard push. Yeah, all of ours is you can't buy multiple items at a time from the checkout. Spy has the glitch. I tried doing it earlier in the season just to buy some buckets, and yeah, doesn't work. Right, just verify I have all my mats in place. Should have done that first, to be honest. Yep. All buckets are good. Fantastic. Oh, actually, I need to do a test to make sure that's all lined up, don't I? Use the cougar to get up to my, well, what used to be the dragon, but where I've got the winning skin on there, it's just a excavator now. So let's take a look. That's going to be a deletable piece of dirt, which I'll do after. I'll do that off camera. That one I will process, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm starting to get into better gold. Look at them, 700, 600s. Then there's another 500 there. I will take that one. Almost 700. That one is 700, 600. It's getting better and better as I'm going further back. 800. I've got a couple of 900s as well, so lurking somewhere. I haven't bulldozed these ones yet, so they've still got the overburden. Not going to dig that one. Not going to dig that one. I know, right? I got lucky. My Pine Valley starting claim was complete bullshit. I dug that out and used that money to instantly rent Nighthawk. The time it would have taken to either dig that section, given the slope I would have been on, or push back that way, would have been longer than just digging out this section here to get to this. Gonna have dinner, have a good stream indeed, take care, get that gold. Thanks for stopping by, dude, I appreciate it. And good luck. Well, once you get a bit more money banked, you can reset a couple of times if it's necessary. If you've got enough money to do it, say you got 3 million in the bank, right? That is enough to reset twice. That's enough to reset your claim, buy your drilling spots. See what it's like. If it's not good enough, buy another one, buy some drilling spots, and then move your equipment. As long as you check your drilling spots early enough without buying too many, like without having to buy like the whole claim on the first time around, you should be able to go for a second reset. There you go. So if you get a bad map, just reset a couple of times until you get something better. You're not going to make money unless you spend money. If only that worked in real life. Do you know what? I don't like the amount of gold I got in this claim. Here's $1 million. Change it for me. Yeah, no, I don't save scrub. I hate save scrubbing. I never even used to do that with my workers. Back before I figured out the way I do it, I never even used to save scrub with my workers. There's no point in playing the game if you're going to do that. Exactly. Well, let's say 10 to 20 spots on the actual gold, but that may only be like 3 or 4 purchases if you're lucky. Hell, I don't even do that in my offline games. Exactly. It is cheating. It's not like cheating, it is cheating. And there is absolutely no point in doing it. The closest I've ever come to cheating in this game was back when I used to dig on Old Arnold. Like not even, well no, I used to do this on stream as well. But I wasn't taking part in the leaderboards or anything. I was just digging, you know. And I used to like digging back here first. I used to like working from the back and working my way forwards. So I would dig in the dump truck down here, and then I would reset it, like over here or wherever it is, and then just transport the dirt over, and then drive back down. But this is before they stopped the ability to retain the dirt when you do that. And that was only for, just to make it easier. Not, like I said, it wasn't a leaderboard or anything. I think after tonight's haul, we can probably expect to be seeing a golden dump truck. What would you like to see next in this game? In this one, what would you like to see added? See, I thought they were going to be adding more variations of wash plants. Where they added in, I don't know if we can see it from here, but they added in that little structure on each claim, didn't they? That little pushed back piece of dirt or bedrock or whatever it is. But I would also like to see the ability to paint more than just tier 3 wash plants. Another claim? Yeah, that would be good. But if they did that, they might have to reduce the amount of gold that you get on this one. Because once you've gotten to a point of purchasing this claim, you won't need to rent the next one. You can just grind this one long. Just one map would be enough to buy the next claim, likely, and you wouldn't need to worry about a really high tax rate or anything like that. More lights on the vehicles? Yes. Yes, definitely. This one in particular. This one needs better lighting. So does that. That one needs lighting on the front half, not the back half. Because when you turn, the front half turns, but the lights don't turn with it. It does. If you're bucket cam, it does. And but there's the lights above the cab, and there on the arm, just before it says GoldRush. But they're not very good. I don't even use, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't even use mobile light trailers. That's my light source right there. Oh yeah, no, like trust me, I know. My monitor's a darker monitor than most. I can't up the brightness any further, and my second monitor, I sometimes there have been games where I've had to play the game looking at my second monitor on the playback on OBS because it's brighter there. Let's have a look. What game have I done that with? Hello Neighbor. That's fine, Dan. Hello Neighbour's been one I've done that with. There we go, that should be better. Oh yeah, I had it on that view, didn't I? Because I couldn't see. Much better. I wonder, then, let's say Grinder gets a top 10 position with no DLC on Max and Seasonal, giving him, or Max or Seasonal, giving him a win there. Oh no, because it's only one skin, isn't it? Or is it a different skin for the no DLC? Like, say they did a Frankenstein DLC, Frankenstein skin for the win. How would you get that on DLC? On no DLC? So, but the drill is on both, so he would only get the one skin, I would imagine. But I'm curious though, if it's a skin that's only available for DLC machines, and you place the top 10 in both DLC and no DLC, would you get two different skins? It's an interesting question. You know you've dug out a section well when the floor of it is just as flat as the bulldozed area. If my usual pace is to be observed, we should have a swap out within the next 7 minutes. Yeah, I know there's 2 weeks left. I did say that earlier. It's a 4-week. It's always a 4-week leaderboards, give or take a few days. It used to be 8 weeks. How's that for just chucking the dirt in? I mean, I'm actually filling up the hopper faster than it can empty right now. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to see a progression. Shows you that you're doing better. It's always nice to see that your work is paying off, you know, even in a game. Go up. I need you to be higher when you dig. Thanks, autosave. And there's my first swap out. I think I started a little bit before quarter 2. So again, that was another 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to need to slow down in a minute, otherwise this hopper's just going to overflow. I'm going to be deleting dirt. It's at 50% right now. It is all going to the wash plant, right? Yep. Oh, of course it is. We've just seen the swap out. Although, oddly enough, I didn't get that many messages. You know, let's give that a chance to empty for a second. Right, the bucket swapped out, that's fine. The mats all swapped out, and the bucket swapped out. That's fine then, that worked. Oh crap, hanging over the edge on that. Oh, I hate that view. Don't you hate it? Sometimes you can get a really good view and just do anything anywhere. Whereas other times, you just get the worst one and it just throws your whole system into chaos. Like that, look. That's not even going in the hopper properly anymore. This is where it slows me down a tad. Because I have to fully extend out. As much as I hate this view, I need to see what I'm doing on this side. I really shouldn't be going from the bottom up, but at this point I want to make sure I can get this well, it's not the bottom up, it's less likely to lose gold doing it here than from bedrock up, because all the heavy gold's going to be at the bottom, isn't it? Use rotatable cameras view so I can always have you. Yeah. I tried getting on with the controls on keyboard and mouse for digging and I couldn't do it. So I hybrid. I use, because I've got a really sensitive mouse. It's like I've got the Razer Naga set to maximum DPI, like 12,000 or so. Because I don't have a lot of desktop space. So I need minimal movement for maximum impact. So I use the mouse for anything that I need to use quickly but fine movements, fine targeting, like the mats and things like that. But I dig use it. Sometimes I drive with the keyboard and mouse as well, but I dig using controller. It just makes life a lot easier for me. I'm a lot slower with the keyboard and mouse. I cannot get on with the controls. I've tried adjusting them to make them easier as well. It just doesn't work out for me. I'm faster with the controller. I mean, I've no problem using keyboard and mouse in most games. In fact, there are some games where a controller will actually hinder you rather than help, you know. Like Skyrim, keyboard and mouse. I mean, I play a lot of games that need keyboard and mouse anyway. What else? Medieval Dynasty, keyboard and mouse. Call of Duty Zombies, I prefer controller, but only because I first started playing them back on console. Back when Fortnite first came out and I actually gave it a try before I decided I didn't like it, keyboard and mouse. Well, to change the view, all you got to do is switch your... Right, so I'm on that one, right? That is drive mode. Digging mode, you can't do it. But what you can do, right? So that's digging mode. So you can see me moving the arm. So if you switch, you can move the arm, but if you grab the mouse with your free hand, you can still adjust the view. However, bucket cam is actually my preferred way to dig. It's a lot more accurate. I find it a lot easier, a lot faster. Plus, one of my viewers loves the fact that I do this. He can't get over it. Just where I use like a bucket pointer. It's like, hey look, there's my light source right there. You see it? Just there, look. You do the same as me, old man. You use a combo of the two. We should be approaching another fill up again soon. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're able to get on with the controls on keyboard and mouse, I do believe it is actually faster. But I just can't get on with it. I have tried, I've even gone back and tried a few times. I just cannot get on with it. I wouldn't try it on a leaderboard season, because it would just hinder me too much. It's in my own time I try it. I can back up to a trailer and hook it up with absolutely no issue. But trying to back up with a trailer, no chance. The only time I end up going outside the bucket cam, there's a couple of reasons I will dig in this view. Firstly, is when the dirt starts to glitch on you. Secondly, is occasionally I might get someone in the stream who's like, no, that's making me feel motion sick. I suffer with motion sickness, like from cars and things in real life. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I don't like it. It's horrible. So I will do what I can if people can't get on with the view I'm in. There we go. I said we was approaching it, didn't I? So it's 8 minutes past the hour. Alexa, start timer, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Let's put it to the test. Oh, that was a complete botch job, that one, weren't it? The hell? So, my clean outs on this claim have been averaging 600 to 700 ounces. I'll have 3 complete clean outs ready to go by the end of this. What are we estimating for my total? I would love to see 2100 ounces, 2100 ounces. That would be an average of 700 per clean out. And that would just be the best. I would love that. Anything better, awesome. I mean, I'll be happy. I would be happy to get 1800. That would average 600 per clean out. Anything less, and I've done something wrong. No. Managed to get that last scoop in there. I know it's stupid, you don't actually need to set the bucket straight, but it's a simulation game. What are you going to do? What do you mean they're all stealing my gold? Oh, you reckon I'm going to get like a really low one and they're stealing my gold because of it? Oh, I'm really packing myself in tight here, aren't I? We're only 3 squares width. So right, first thing I'm going to do when I get home and jump on tomorrow after work is I'm going to delete those squares that I'm not going to be chucking through the wash plant. Widen my scope a little bit. We got 11 minutes to do this, guys. That just shows you just how big this claim is still. I mean, look, I've done all of that so far. And, yeah. Oh, old man. When we do start doing the Hydroneer, I reckon we should definitely try and get all the all those little items. I've never done it, and I've not looked up what you get as a result of it. I've been tempted, but I want to do it myself. I've managed to get 3 before. That's been my best. Is I found 3. Yeah, you should get 800 to 900 ounce per clean out on those squares. Oh no, I'm still on. I've been averaging for all of these clean outs today. I've been on mainly 500 and 600 squares, a couple of 700s I think, but also, oh man, I never actually asked. I was just excited about the prospect of doing this with you. Where, well, are you the same time zone as me, or are you different? Yeah, but Dre probably used, like, commands or mods or something, knowing him. The reason I'm asking, old man, is I wanted to check to see if you're good to match my streaming schedule because of work. You're in Finland. Well, right now for me it is 10:15 p.m. (22:15). I don't want to just assume you're good to go with my streaming schedule, you know. I want to make sure you're okay with it. I mean, worst case scenario, it just becomes we try and find some sort of middle ground and maybe record some videos instead. If you're not able to stream at the same time. So you're 2 hours ahead of me. And I normally go to 11, which would be 1 a.m. your time. So we'll work something out. If you're not happy to stream at my times, we'll maybe do videos. Try to get some video time in instead. I'm happy to try and be flexible with you one way or the other. I don't want you to just stay up to like God knows what time just so you can stream at my time. I mean, I prefer streaming, but if you can't do it, we can't do it, you know? It's all good. You are normally up at this time anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, when we get it, we'll talk. And we'll figure something out between the two of us. Maybe a slightly shorter stream. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I'm happy to try and find a compromise with you, dude. Well, that's the great thing about my daughter. She knows I like to stream. She's 16, and she could. I've told her before she's more than welcome to sit in here. But she doesn't, while I'm streaming and everything, but she doesn't want to try and just sit there and quiet, you know, so she'll go to her room. But that's also why I won't start any earlier than 8:30. I don't want to force her into her room at like 5 o'clock and then not come out. Right, we've got 5 minutes to fill up this plant, guys. Oh, that was a tight corner, that one. Ah, no. Hey, look. Further proof about shifting the dirt when you move around. Look. See that wheel indent there? And how it's flatter on that inland bit. That is the dirt moulding where I've been driving over it. I also think, I mean, it's unlikely to be, well, maybe actually. Do you have a streaming schedule? Oh man, or do you just stream whenever you're in the mood? Three minutes to go on the Alexa timer. You know what, I should get like an on-screen clock. You actually record most everything, but the format I use makes it look as though I stream it. That way I can cut down time by not having to edit the videos. Oh yeah, no, I get ya. I used to do that with, well, actually, to be honest, I used to do that with a lot of things. Like Minecraft, for example. I would just record and I would trim the ends, you know, the beginning and the end to make it fit. I would, of course, deal with the resample and the scaling. And if I'm doing something that I know is going to be like particularly long, I might speed it up. But other than that, if I need to adjust the brightness or something, I will. Oh, and I always normally edit my sound, like just to remove background stuff, background noise, using. It's been so long. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the program. It's a common audio program. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Audacity. Audacity. I use Audacity to remove any background noise. And then I import the edited sound file back in. Match it up. I do have a little something I add at the beginning of videos. Like a little animated shuriken that flies across the bottom of the screen, allowing a message saying, you know, like, subscribe, all of that sort of come up. But that is pretty much it for my editing, which is a shame because I really love to edit. I like doing things like that. It's why I've gotten into animating. Alexa, cancel. Alexa, start stopwatch.
Alarm for what time?
Alexa, cancel. Okay, that didn't work. There was back on my old channel, I had a Minecraft channel, and I was kind of got locked into a specific mod on the Minecraft side, and the die-hard fans would stick around and watch it, but a lot of people wouldn't watch anymore. I tried getting into different mods, they didn't like it. The die-hards didn't like it. I major modded the main mod, and the die-hards would watch it, but there wasn't many of them. I tried getting into other games, but people wouldn't come. It kind of ruined my channel. That's why I moved on to a general all-purpose gaming sort of thing. But one of the things I tried to do once, and it took me about 4 hours to edit, and it got so few views. That put me into a slump. That affected me quite a bit, actually. I was playing I Am Bread. I'm sure you know the game, but I did it in like a game show format. In a way, not a game show format. Like I actually said at the beginning, made this like I Am Bread is filmed in front of a live studio audience, and I would have audio clips in. When the bread separated from the loaf, you'd have an audio clip of some kids saying like "Happy Birthday," and if ever I fell off a ledge and tried to managed to grab hold of something last second, save myself, there'd be like an audience gasping and things like that. And I really liked how it came out, but nobody watched it, and that's the problem when it comes to videos. You put in all the work and everything, so much work, and then when no one watches it, it does get to you. But it is what it is, you know. I mean, I do this for fun. And if whilst the editing is fun and enjoyable for me, if the fact that people aren't enjoying them as a result stops me from enjoying it, then, you know, try something else. That's why I mainly stream now. That and the time it takes. You know, I can't do both. Can't stream and record videos plus work. It's too much. I mean, I stream 5 days a week, so I did say I was aiming for past. I'd like to try and aim for past for the final clean out, but I slowed down on this last run somehow. We're looking at, I don't know, 5 minutes over so far, maybe, or close to. Oh no, I've got to get rid of it. I've got to get rid of it. That's going to screw me over later if I don't. There we go. The Frankensteins don't like sitting on a tiny patch of dirt. They slide about all the time. Come on, it's got to be close. Oh no! No! No, no, that's why! God damn it! I forgot to fuel the top one. Ah! Oh, I hate that. Look, look, look. Damn it. I maybe lost about 5 minutes worth of dirt. I don't know. No, can't have been. Crap. So I probably was on target then. Sucks so much. It's a good job I looked up at the plant. I looked at the conveyor belt, the conveyor belt to see if it was still inputting into the plant. I do from time to time. I think I can't have lost more than 10 minutes worth of dirt. But still, that is really, really, really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's fireworks going off. That comes through on the mic, guys. I do apologise. Not much I can do about it, of course. Right, so as soon as this plant does fill up, it shouldn't take long. We was at 70 odd % anyway. I mean, that's usually a dump truck and a half worth, which is about 100% in a Frankenstein, actually. Shouldn't take long at all. Then we'll find out what we got today. Makes you want to rage quit. At times, yes. Usually, you know, if I've noticed it early enough, I might have reloaded the autosave, but my autosave is every 5 minutes IRL. I mean, I could have probably cut down the amount I lost in half, but my Frankenstein was full, so I'm just going to make use of it. Screw it. There we go. Instant death. Wait for the sluice grate to fill up. I still can't get over the fact that I did that. I mean, it happens. I mean, the other day, no, last week sometime I think this was, my wash plant filled up, and I don't know why I wasn't getting the message. But my wash plant filled up, you know, switched over the waters, turned off the and the power over here, turn that one on, come over here and found out I forgot to put the buckets in here. So I only had one of those nugget buckets for the clean out. I mean, I still had a 600 clean out, which was pretty impressive considering the loss. But mistakes happen. I've done it before, forgot to put mats back, you know. Not on this leaderboard, this on that one, but shit happens. Right, so well, thank you, Overseer. First time a bear attacked my claim when I got the Overseer. He didn't do squit. Broke a cable. I would love to see, like I said, 2,100 ounces. Does anyone have any other predictions? Sorry guys, bear with me 2 seconds. 2.2. You're one of those, are you? It's like every time I would make a prediction on a clean out, Spy would be like, say I estimated a single clean out to be 640 ounces or 650 ounces. Here we go, 655. Something on my mouse, Matt. I think it's a hair. Hey Ranty, how you doing, dude? Been lurking all this time? These have been, let's say, between the higher, the few that were higher and the few that were lower, let's say an average of 600 ounce squares. I've had some 500s and I think a 700 in there. Let's average it out at 600 ounce squares. 3 clean outs. I couldn't begin to tell you what bucket is what. Only the buckets from when I got home from work, Spy. Did you get my message, dude? Nah. It's actually difficult to keep up with more than 3. Spy, you are no longer on the leaderboard. I messaged you in Discord. You're about 500 ounces shy of a top 10 position. You're on the seasonal still. Dan is catching up with you, as is Old Man Gaming. They're catching up with both of us. Oh, and what's his name? Grinder Dell spent 2 weeks on non-DLC, and now he's going to be doing a DLC run for the last 2 weeks. He's going to try and aim for a top 10 position. He popped into the stream, which was nice of him. You're 7th still on the seasonal. Lost my rhythm there. Can you tell I'm slowing down? I'm a bit tired. I've been going hard for about 5 hours. You're working on a 20k season? Oh, good luck to you, dude. Well, I've got one more shift at work tomorrow, and then I am off for 8 days straight. So I'm going to be going as hard as I can. I'm going to be doing my best to do my best. Alright. Where the hell did that one go? Did it just swallow a mat? There it is. What the hell? Try that again. Oh, that was close. That was some reflexes right there. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the eye strain and the tiredness, and 5 hours straight easily, maybe 5 to 6 hours, something along those lines. Alright, last chance to get your bets in, guys, your guesses. An average of 600 ounces, give or take, or per square. I've had some better, some worse, but it's been between 500 and 700 ounces, so I'm averaging 600. And I've got 3 clean outs here. There's over 100 already. $200. I've got to remember not to leave my buckets down there afterwards though. Constant pop-ups telling me that the buckets are full because the tailing dirt's falling into them. 300. 400 ounces. $7,200, if only. Ah, no. Come here. No. Oh wow, 600. I didn't realise it had gone up so much. $2.7, you reckon? We're at 700 ounces. $800, almost 900. I'm not very good at the keeping track, am I? I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, make sure that these numbers don't fall below or too low, or put them in too high, and keep track of the gold total. There's 1k ounces in just a second. $1.2 nearly. There we go. So I want at least another 900 ounces. $1.3. That must be a really good bucket in that one for it to go so slow. $1.4. So glad I'm not paying tax on this. 1.5. $1.6. It wasn't already full. Don't lie to me. 1.7. I think it might have been like 0.5% or something stupid like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another 300 ounces, please. 1.8. 1.9. Running out of buckets. $2,000. $2,001, good. That means I've hit the average of 700 ounces per clean out. Old man said 2.2. He's going to be the closest. Although, look at those numbers. Skyrocket. That must have been a fantastic bucket at the end there. Holy crap. $2.3. Can we hit 2.3? Yeah. We're not hitting 2.4s. No chance. $2,328 ounces. Let's have a look. I'm too tired to do it in my head. So 2328 divided by 3 equals an average of 776 ounces per clean out. Of course, that doesn't push me up, but I am only 600 away from a 6th place and 1.6 away from 5th. That won't change anything here because that's the first clean out of the season. Don't know, maybe the second. Well, no, because I'm actually doing the loader in steps. The loader loses dirt if you're digging too far down. I'm actually using the loader to collect from the top of the pile. So I'm not really losing dirt from it that much. I might get the occasional spill out over the edge of the hopper, but not by much. And that doesn't affect the gold total, so... That was a good sessions digging. Good 5 hours. Oh, I'm beat. I'm going to go smelt up the gold, guys, while we say our goodbyes. Oh. So, given that those of you who have been keeping track of the leaderboards and who puts what through, and you know that I've got all of next week off, where do you reckon I will be placing by, let's say, the end of Saturday's live stream next week? Above spy. Oh, come on, dude. Look, you've annihilated me before when you had more time to put it into it than I did. You know, there was that season where we were keeping track, we were keeping pace with each other for like 2 seasons during lockdown. Then I went back to work. Maybe not fully, but I still went back to work, and you thoroughly trounced me. You were like 2-3 positions above me. No, I split, poked his head in, but believe it or not, it's Grinder I'm worried about. And of course you and Old Man, you're both putting in the work, guys. You're doing awesome. You're catching up wonderfully. I mean, I don't think I'll get second. Look, I'm a good 7,000 ounces short of second. Kagura does go nuts with this as well. And then Tactical hasn't put much through for a little bit. Azad, hello! Oh, you just missed the clean out, dude. 2,300 ounces. 3 clean outs. Look at that. Look at that pile of gold right there. Oh no, that's fair enough, dude. That's fair enough. How you doing, Nazard? I don't get to see you too often. Well, I will admit, right? I don't know if this is because I leave the game running in paused or not. But my end of year report said that my gold to real life hour ratio was only like 200 odd. But we've just seen that I can get 700 ounces or a clean out within an hour. The full fill up plant, clean out the mat, swap out the buckets. I can do that in an hour. I've proven that. So I think that the pause whilst I do other stuff might affect it. I'm not sure. 5 to 6 hours, yeah, something like that. 2 of them was on stream. The gold prices are rubbish right now. And just like that, I got like 3.6 mil. Oh, nice, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. That gets me every single time. I walk past here and I hear it. It's like the entire town is inside this one building. Hello. Reload. Sorry, I had to lean in to read that then. It was on my phone before on my stream. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream, but unfortunately you're catching up at the end of it. I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to end off in a minute. Yeah, I got my golden dump truck. I got the Cougar. Unfortunately, that's no longer the Dragon. That's the Dragon. If you are interested, though, Reload. I don't know what the time is for you right now, but I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So if you subtract that from your time, that's the time I'll be streaming from tomorrow, if you're interested. Well, it's just my thing. When I've got the money, I normally have the golden dump truck. I normally have the Cougar because, you know, it's in leopard print and it's got a big bucket. And I usually like to go for the dragon, you know, turn because of the long neck and everything and the scales. But I've got the leaderboard skin on it now. Oh, you're from England as well? Okay. Or from the UK. I don't want to just exclusively assume England. But yeah, so 8:30 then. 8:30 tomorrow is when 8:30 is my usual streaming time. I normally do Monday, Tuesdays on a multiplayer game with some friends. At the moment it's Ark, though we're not entirely sure if we're doing it on Monday, Tuesday, this one coming, because we're not sure who's going to be available to play. Then I take Wednesdays off, and Thursday, Friday and Saturday I usually stream either something solo, or depending on the game I might jump in with a friend here and there, like I jumped in with a friend on Satisfactory, or two friends even, Spy being one of them. And when another game comes out, I'll be doing that either video or live stream, undecided yet, with Old Man Gaming. We're just waiting for the multiplayer update to finish. And then I take Sundays off. So Wednesday and Sunday I don't stream, but every other day there's usually something. If you're interested, there is some links in the description below, including a Discord for the group, for the community, so to speak, as small as it is. Yeah, it's 5:30 AM for Azad. And it's also in the middle of winter. Or, no, coming to the end of winter. If I'm right. Thank you very much, Reload. Catch you later, dude. Have a good night. Yeah, I did say Saturdays. Thursday, Friday, Saturday I stream. At least for us anyway, not for Azad. It is Saturday for Azad. See, I don't get that. That would just, I mean, I know it's what you grew up on and it's what you know, so it's as it is for you, and it would, you can't, I would imagine it would feel weird having it the other way around for you. But for me, I can't imagine having, say, Christmas during the summer. Or Easter during autumn. Halloween during spring. It makes no sense to me. Yes, I do stream Saturdays, but for you, Azad, I also stream Sundays, but only for you. Right, just doing my housekeeping-y bits so that I'm all set and ready to go the moment I get back from work tomorrow. Although having said that, I am going to be deleting that worthless piece of dirt first. Aw, shucks, just for you. Funny man. Funny man. Oh. And so you should, dude. So you should. Alright, you know what? I can't be bothered to do the 2 down the end there. I'll just have to remember. In fact, if I save looking at one of their hoppers, I'll know. So that way it doesn't happen again. Alright guys, but I'm beat. I need to get some sleep, ready for work in the morning. Tomorrow's going to drag so much. There's nothing worse than doing a shift and knowing that you're not going to have to come back for a little while afterwards. But for now, I want you all to stay safe. Sleep well, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you are watching this after the fact, please don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the content. And if you haven't already, maybe hit that subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Goodbye.